Absolutely fabulous thing for you to have, to put it in your bedroom, put it in a place where it's convenient and you can use it. And I think it has been fabulous, and I love mine.
The biggest change I've noticed with the AeroPilates is just I feel so much better. I found AeroPilates to be absolutely amazing. It's very convenient to have the equipment in your own home. You cannot make excuses to yourself about when you, whether or not you're going to exercise.
I felt very discombobulated and not coordinated at first. But once I got into it and learned all the different exercises, it was like riding a bike, and I could do it just fine. And then I really started loving it. And I could work out much, much harder than I've ever worked out in my whole life on the AeroPilates machine. I love, love, love the AeroPilates machine. There's not a better piece of exercise equipment that I could have ever found.
When I first started working out with the AeroPilates reformer, it was fun. It was, you're kind of bouncing away and playing with it.
I got to tell you, how many different pieces of exercise equipment do you hear stories like, I look forward to it? I look forward to wanting to do it. Those are real people, just like you and I, who are using this Wall Supplies Last machine in the gray or the blue. There's about 800 people who've already dialed in, 7 workouts. If you're just joining us and never shopped on QVC before, you have a very special offer that when it says goodbye, will never be coming back again on QVC at this price. The Rebounder. You get the pull-up bar. This is the Rebounder. This is the pull-up bar. This is the step bar. This is the guide. Everything about this is stepped up, from the 4 cords to the wheels to the fluffy handles. And I got to tell you, as we get into the second half of our show, Kim, 47 years young, but the body of a 25-year-old, but Marjolaine, and this is long, who is now just like, you know, black belt, and he could kill me, so I'm just not going to have fun with him, all right? Just easy, easy, tiger. And this is Marjolaine, who is 60 years young. Could you do that when you were 25?
No.
You could not?
No, I could not.
So you were not born that flexible?
No, absolutely
incredible,
not.
Incredible. How many people do you think at 60 years old, 60 years young, men or women, could do that?
Very few.
Very few. But what does that do? What is that saying about your life and your fitness level and your movement when you are that flexible?
Well, the beauty of it is that it only takes 20 minutes a day to become that flexible. And when you are, your whole life changes, because it's not just my hamstrings that are longer, which allow my hips to be in alignment with my shoulders and my head back, but my lower back is much more flexible.
Yes.
I have a lumbar curve again, which maybe I was starting to lose, as most people do because they're seated. So, you know,
that's a great point. Just people who are seated. People who are
sitting
who are on computers, on tablets all day long, right?
Yes.
We start to lose muscle tone. When you just recently had your checkup, how's your bone density?
Oh my goodness, my doctor was blown away. I mentioned it last month. It's way, way, way amazing. I'm almost embarrassed to share. But she said, how did you do that? I said, it's AeroPilates, because it's weight bearing in a very, very gentle way. So
weight bearing in a gentle way.
Yes, everything about it is gentle and yet profound.
Let's go back.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of people on the line right now. And guess what? As we talk about the benefits of this machine, take a look at this, and then we're going to go to the phones with a very special call, so just stay tuned. 177% increase in hamstring and back flexibility. That first line is worth the machine right there, just to have that. Because the older you get and the tighter it gets, the more prone you are to getting hurt. It's worth it just to become more flexible. Stronger arms, 33%, stronger abs, 29% increased endurance, and 58% less stress. So the top and the bottom line, worth it. Stress down by 42% if you use it 3 times a week for 4 weeks. So this is not like you're spending your whole life doing this. It's not that much time. Your body fat is down by 15%. Your lean muscle mass is up. So don't be fooled by the scale. Like, I'm not losing 20 pounds. No, you're gaining muscle.
Right.
You're gaining muscle by using this.
And there's no other machine out there that does both of those things at the same time in only 20 minutes a day. And when your lean muscle increases, your metabolism increases. So then the weight becomes less of an issue as well.
Okay, guess what you are? You're a little kid. You're a kid. You know why? Because our next caller is Darlene from Connecticut. And if I'm not mistaken, she is 82 years young. Is that right, Darlene from Connecticut?
That's right.
Hi, welcome to QVC, you adorable, wonderful human being. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks to my AeroPilates.
Tell us and tell America, is it true that you are 82 years old?
I sure am.
Please?
I was born in 1932.
1932. Okay, we're here to listen.
Amazing. Wow.
Please tell America. We're just going to shut up and listen. You got to just let us know.
I tried Pilates, floor Pilates once, and I couldn't do it. It was too hard. And so then I went into yoga, and I liked yoga, but it was a little boring. It kept me stretched and all. I thought, well, I need this. But then when I saw you on QVC with the machine, I thought, that's what I got to do. I got to try that.
Okay.
And so then my friend had one in her garage that she wasn't using, and I said, let me try it. And so I tried it, loved it, and got so addicted to it. So anyway, so then I thought, that was in Florida. We're snowbirds, so that was in Florida. So then when we came to Connecticut, I thought, what am I going to do? I got to have my Pilates machine. So I ordered a second one. I got another one on my, for my own. And never gave my friend back hers.
So you, winter, summer, spring, fall, wherever you're living, you have your Pilates.
Right. Wouldn't do without it.
Okay,
So-
tell us about your body. Tell us about what is going on.
Well, one thing I have a scoliosis back and degenerative disc and arthritis in the back and arthritis in the hips, and like to work in the yard. And whenever I get the pain, the arthritis pain, just come in and jump on that Pilates machine.
Oh, wow. Now, we're not saying it's going to cure arthritis, but obviously the movement is helping you, yes?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have trouble with a couple of them because of the the degenerative disc, I guess, because of the tight back on one side. But do what I can.
Marjolaine, what do you think?
I'm
And it
just so
it
grateful.
keeps you strong, keeps you flexible. And there's times when I know when I lose my balance a little bit, I don't fall. I catch myself.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
I tell you one thing. I'm going to get my butt working out again. Because you hear somebody like this who's 82 years old and has some challenges and she's not missing her Pilates. You are an absolute inspiration, darling. We cannot thank you enough for taking the time in your life to chat with us tonight, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Darlene. I
Bye.
mean, it was always
Wow.
called the Fountain of Youth. Joe Pilates referred to it that way. Romana referred to it that way. And I can tell you that at 40, when I started, I was a lot older in all kinds of ways than I am today. So Darlene is a great testimonial for aging and
Okay.
aging appropriately.
So let's go through a few
Yes.
right now.
Okay,
Keep
what do you
watching
need?
for the next
I wanna
3 or 4
fold it.
minutes. Here's what we're going to do. Joseph Pilates also said that you are as young as your spine is flexible.
Yes.
So just keep watching. We're going to show you a myriad of workouts. Let's pick as you fold it up, and now you're getting ready to work out.
Yep.
Now let's focus on a body part, for
Yep.
example. Let's
Go.
let's
Okay,
have
great.
some fun. What are you challenged by? And let's show maybe a beginning challenge and then an advanced challenge, okay? There's 1,000 people are on the line right now picking this up. 1,000 people are picking it up, and I'm not surprised why
So-
this was while supplies last price. What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to do a tricep exercise, which I think is really so key for most women who want to get rid of that flabby part of the
But a
arm.
very, very unique tricep exercise because your back has to be straight and your core is engaged while you're doing this. That is the tricep of a 60-year young woman. This could be you, free phone call right now and say, I'm gonna give this thing a try.
It's also opening my chest too, though, Rick. It's not just working my triceps.
Yes.
Do you see that if I've been like this for the
Right.
whole day, as soon as I do this exercise,
You
everything
open up.
opens.
There's never one body part that's being worked out with Pilates, ever.
So as I get stronger,
this is great.
and my core becomes stronger, I can do the same exercise kneeling, and now it becomes much, much more difficult.
Right.
And then when you get to the very advanced levels, you do this tricep exercise.
So again, it grows with you. So you don't have to talk about modifiers. It's got endless numbers of modifiers. Now look at this exercise. Now, I can't do this exercise. I work out at the gym. I lift a lot of weight, and I can't do this. Now look at this exercise. Now that is an advanced example. You have no idea how challenging that is. Can you do that, Kim? That's insane. It's incredible. That's
So-
incredible. So there you have one body part, the tricep, and 3 different levels, completely different levels with the DVDs. By the way, the DVDs are endless, and you can join her on lighterliving.com and get questions answered, so it'll grow with you. But if you make the call or click right now and get yours, you can. There's a lot of people doing it at Wall Supply's last price. Here's another example. Now this is the bottom. So here is one example. Well, you explain. What are you doing here?
So it's an exercise that is really, my glutes are working, but my saddlebags are disappearing, my inner thighs are working, my stomach is getting flatter, and everything is lifting and tightening.
Is this part of the DVD?
Yes, it is. This is on the DVD. It's the cool down exercise. It's simple, but you do this for a week, 10 times a day. You'll be putting on your bikini or wearing those shorter shorts. You'll be thinking, wow, how quickly did I get my stomach flatter and my bottom looking
Well,
better?
now that you're seeing this, take a look at some before and afters. Take a look at this and with actual Pilates users. Again, we're not going to over-promise this. You're going to lose 40 pounds in a week, but how can you feel better? Think about the drugs to feel better and relax, the alcohol we drink to relax and try to get some good sleep, and then the tapes we listen to relax, and then the gym, and then all these things, and the weights and the diets. How'd you like to have one machine that can really do so much and get you looking great, like Debbie from 196, and you could see in just a few weeks from 136 to 124, and she did it 6 days a week, 30 minutes, 1,500 calories a day. If you're getting it tonight, you're getting it the Wall Supply's last price. Only here at QVC can you do this. It's over $500 in terms of the value, a lot more, about $560 in what is the gray or the blue. Most people are picking up this beautiful blue, never been done before, with a pattern that's right on the actual wide base machine with a thicker pad, not 3 but 4 cords, even the fuzzy handles on it. You get the rebounder, you get the pull-up bar, you get the step bar, 2 DVDs with 7 workouts on them, and you get the workout chart as well, all pulled together. Look at the retail value comparison. Again, this is like apples to apples. This is AeroPilates 4-Chord Reformer Plus compared to AeroPilates 4-Chord Reformer Plus, right? It is a $509 machine and worth it because of how well it's made, how long it lasts, and what it'll do. Add the $59 and now you're at $568. We've got it for a lot less and 5 months. And what's going to happen over the course of 5 months? A lot can happen. That's August, September, October, November, and then December. What can happen to your body in terms of how you feel? So by January 1st, a lot of people right now, guess what? We had like party time all summer, right? A lot of people choose the fall as that next time. It's usually January 1st, and then when kids go back to school, the summer's over, people then get back to focusing on them. And this is 2 great examples of how versatile this machine is.
I also just want to mention, Rick, that these machines are on a stand, and I'm sure Darlene has a stand. Anyone that doesn't want to get all the way down to the floor or can't get down to the floor, you can buy the stand separately. It's the medium stand that fits this particular machine. It's on QVC.com. So don't feel like, oh my God, I can't get down on the floor. Yes, you can. You can do it on the stand.
You've got the stand.
Yeah.
Let's go to Diana, because now we're 15 minutes into the show. 15 minutes remaining in this show. Again, with 15 minutes, a lot of people come in the last 15 minutes. We've got that incredible LePan tablet, a full function tablet coming up at midnight. Incredible 8-inch tablet, quad-core processor for under $100, an Encore today's special value. But Diana, hello and welcome from California.
Well, hello to you too, and thank you so much for bringing these products to QVC.
Wow. Do you have the Pilates?
Yes, I do. I've had mine for about 12 years. I got it when I was still working, and I needed some way to get exercise because I never could get to the gym. Mm-hmm. And I retired, and I'm 67 now, and I get to work on it whenever I want. I got up at midnight the other night because I couldn't sleep, and it was just a great calming effect to be able to stretch out and relax and then go back to bed and sleep soundly.
You hear stories like that a lot. It can become an invigorating machine, or it can become a relaxing machine. Your choice, right?
Right, it goes both ways. And in fact, I was getting ready to do a workout when I saw that your show was on, so I've been watching, and it just is wonderful to be able to do that any time of the day or night that I'm in the mood.
If people are in your, and by the way, you know, you're not old. You know, there's a lot of rock stars that are a lot older than 67 years old. So just stop, okay? And they, but they could be baby boomers, and they're in their mid-60s. And they're in their early 60s or mid 60s, and they're getting to that time when, bodies can go, like, there's a fork in the road, isn't there, Diana, for people of that generation, where you can say, you know what, I'm going to look at the next few years of my life and invigorate, and I got a long life to live, and then people who say, oh, to heck with it. So what would you say to them if they're in that age demographic right now and they're thinking about picking this up?
Well, I feel like in order to be healthy, I have to participate and take part in my own health. And this is one way to do that, to maintain my strength, my endurance, my energy, and also to help control weight. And I'm a small person. I'm only 5'2", and, there are a lot of things in life that get to be more difficult if you're not strong enough, like opening heavy doors or carrying groceries. And I see a lot of women my age and older who can't even manage doors. I open doors for them because they've let themselves go and they're too weak to get around, and I don't want that to happen.
It's an inspiration, Diana. Thank you so much for dialing in from California.
Calling.
Well, thank you. I really enjoy the machine. I've added the stand and the pole and box and various other things, and it's just my favorite way to work out. So thanks again.
Appreciate it.
You're
67-year-old
welcome. Thanks,
Diana.
Diana.
From an 82-year-old, a 67-year-old, a 47-year-old. Now we've got a 60-year-old right here who just recently turned 60. We literally have 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes in this show with a wall supplies lesson, incredible machine. 1,200 people have already said, I'm not going to wait, I'm getting it. For people who are here, we've got camera 19. Well, look at camera 19 and let everybody know why this is. It's more than bikini. It's more than physical. You get to a certain point where it becomes about your entire life, right?
It really is about making the decision that Diana just made, which is, are you going to age and age gracefully, but not restrict what you can do in your life? And fitness is about being ready to do anything that someone suggests for you. So let's go kayaking tomorrow, and you say, oh, I can't because my back hurts, my knees hurt, I can't move, I'm too stiff. How about kayaking? Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, why not?
How about kayaking? You know what else I just realized too is I saw you. You look great, by the way, in camera and in person. It's an incredible beauty product. You think about
yeah, makeup is just for the surface.
Makeup, syringes, surgeries, this and that, and all of these different billions of dollars spent on all of these beauty products, and then someone can't lift the glass of wine because their back hurts too much. Go the other way. And maybe don't do all of that or as much of that, and have a flexible, wonderful feeling where the beauty comes from within, right?
Too, Rick. It's 20 minutes, it's fun. Your body will crave it. It feels really good. It's affordable, it's user-friendly. I'm there to support you. You've got your Jumpstart program today in the box. I'll email you back if you email me, marjolaine@lighterliving.com. Go to my website, go to our Facebook pages, go to AeroPilates.com. I mean, there's so much support for you to become healthier, younger, more energetic, more vital.
One thing too that I want to really, really clarify is people are seeing all these movements, and you may be joining QVC for a little bit or a lot or watching the entire hour, that this rebounder is incredible. As it starts to rain outside, or you're from Minnesota or South Dakota or maybe the Midwestern states where here comes winter time, because this is 5 months to pay this off: August, September, October, November, and December. You are now getting a cardio workout, like an intense cardio workout, but a safe cardio workout by using the rebounder. Look at the treadmill and look at the calorie burn. Look at the elliptical. By the way, for a lot of people, an elliptical can work. A lot of people, ellipticals can be challenging on knees. Marjolaine?
Absolutely.
Beware some ellipticals. They're not all created equal, and they can be challenging on knees. This is going to be friendly on it, and you can do it. Now, you've got a really advanced way to do it. This is a one-legged hop squat is what it basically is. She's completely supported, but this is an intense glute workout. Kim, am I right? So again, it grows with you by doing it, and you don't have to do it for hours at a time. There's literally about 8 minutes remaining in this program for you to take advantage and say, you know what, I'm seeing it, I want to pick it up, I want to try it. Everything's been upgraded. So which Pilates am I getting? You're getting the Aero Reformer Plus, Aero Pilates Reformer Plus wide. Well, what's the weight limit?
300 pounds.
300 pounds, right? Minimum 300 pounds. It's a thicker, padded, moving platform. The moving platform is everything. It's the heart of the system. Look at the padded headrest. You're completely supported, so your neck is supported, your back is supported. While you're going and moving through space, virtually every exercise you're doing, you're working your core, and you don't even think about working your core while you're doing it. So we could do 3 hours on this and not get through the possibilities that the AeroPilates has to offer. Eileen from California is next up. Eileen, you got in just in time this hour. What made you say, I'm going to make a decision tonight and improve my life?
Well, you know, I've been watching it for about the last 45 minutes.
Okay.
And what really sold me on it was the fact that, you know, I have a job that I just sit. And I'm in a medical office, and I sit all day. And when you said that this really would help with people that do a lot of sitting, that really, really made me decide to go ahead and get it.
So Eileen, Marjolaine, sit for me, and what happens to people when they sit?
Yes, so
Watch this.
first of all, no one's sitting mindfully anymore, so they sit their lower back hunches so they lose their lumbar curve. Their hip flexors get really tight as well, and then your hamstrings get affected.
This is hours and hours
And then
at a
your
time.
head goes forward and your shoulders round.
And you wonder why you're stiff when you get up. Because you've been
Exactly.
doing this motion for 8 hours a day.
That's right.
Every single
and
day.
it basically is repetitive stress, Eileen. You know that, right? Sitting is as repetitively stressful as any other repetitive
Wow.
stress. So quickly,
give me an immediate, I want to get out of that mode.
absolutely.
For Eileen and everybody else.
So quickly, the exercise on the very level
This
one
is a
DVD.
hip flexor exercise.
Hip flexor
It'll blow you
stretch.
away.
Open up your lower back.
But it's a
lengthen
moving
your hamstring.
exercise.
I mean, one session, Eileen, one, and you're going to say, "Oh my goodness, I get it."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Because
and then,
Please.
I have lower back pain in my sciatic.
of course
Yeah, well-
you do. Of course you do, because
Now check with your doctor. Check with your doctor again.
because your psoas is tight, your piriformis is tight, and that all affects the sciatic nerve, one of the largest nerves in our body. This little stretch right here.
This is an incredible.
You'll do this.
No, I don't know.
And
People,
all of a
if people,
sudden-
she's making this look like it's nothing, but this is like what is this? Is that the piriformis?
Yeah.
Right. It's your butt connected to the hamstring, connected to the. It is an incredible. This is another. Just do this. Follow
You know,
along with the DVD. And Eileen, this is a life changer. I'm glad you got in just in time. Okay.
Call me, Eileen, or write to me. Let me know how you do.
I will. You know, I'm 58 years old, and you look wonderful at 60.
Well, you know what's even better? I feel amazing.
Yeah, and I want to feel amazing too.
And
Great.
you will.
You want
One
to feel
month,
amazing.
girl,
and I got to
and
tell
you
you,
will.
it ain't done with pills. This ain't done with lighting. It's not done with makeup. No, and it's not rocket science. You know, and it's not magic. You literally do it slowly, easily, with love and joy. It can happen. Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guess what? We just got really busy for the last 3 callers. People who are shopping with us now, 1,500 people have now made their choice. It's not going to be $568. No, it's not. I said, sound like I'm talking Ginsu knives. No, it's not going to even be $400. No, it's not. It's going to be 5 easy payments of $69.99. So break those payments up 5 times, bring it home. 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. The Lepan tablets coming up in a few minutes. Stay tuned for an amazing story coming up at midnight in an incredible encore presentation of a Today's Special Value. But in the last minute and a half, I got to give it back to you. I'm going to have to run in just a little bit. I want you to tell America why, if someone's watching right now, they're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, why this might help.
So you know you have to do something. You haven't found anything that's gentle or peaceful enough to do. This is it. You can incorporate it in your life very, very simply. It's 20 minutes. If you do it 3 times a week, you're going to see the changes. Take the month you have to try it. See how it feels. If you need me, email me. And next month, I'll be so excited to hear from you, because you too will have changed a little bit of the things that you can change.
If you make your choice right now, you are going to be getting an only a QVC offer, the blue or the gray. That's how you order it. Pattern is gorgeous, home decor and beautiful. 7 workouts on 2 DVDs, stepped up in every aspect, virtually every aspect of the machine. Folds up if you wanted to, very easily. The foot bar, the rebounder, the pull-up bar, most sought after accessory, and in F11591. At the end of the show, you want to go to QVC.com and check it out. You can. It's a Wall Supply's last story, so it's available right now. But when it says goodbye in one of the colors, it will never be coming back again at this price. So congratulations to so many people who've never shopped on QVC before who have done it just within this hour alone. 200 people have done just that. Here